One reason. The other reason is that they want to combine their billing data from Zora along with other data from their other customers, have it in a common area, and then run BI, which is business intelligence tools on top of it, and analyze things, have predictions and insights and all those things. So customers hence end up asking us to provide their data in some form or the other. A lot of these things like data query is one way where they extract data. Secure Share Snowflake is another way where they are trying to extract data, right? So they end up trying to get their data from within our system for various reasons. They also have to do month-end closing, for which they need a specific kind of data, which is not like a reporting or analytic data. So far, so good?
Yeah, so can you just repeat the first reason again why we use Secure Share?
So don't think about just Secure Share. In general, why do we have like different ways? Secure Share is one way how we share the data with the customer, right? Bottom line, there are different ways in which we share the customer's data with the customer. Now, why? So that for various reasons. Sometimes they have to do month-end closing, so they want certain data in certain forms. In general, I think they want to do analytics and reportings on their data, combine their data, billing data from Zora, combine it with some other system, right? They might be having another taxation system, some other kind of Salesforce system. So combining all this in one place and then running BI tools on top of it. That would be the most primary reason for which customers say, hey, give us access to our data. And in Zora, they can access their data or get access to their data in several ways. So I'm just touching on few of the ways, which is Secure Share, that is Snowflake Secure Share, and Data Query Owl. I'll not get into it today, but that will be another area. Okay. Before I get into this, just one other thing which as you start developing, you're going to come across is we have 9 environments, right, where we have our system. So staging is our most basic place. So you'll do your development on your local environment, and most likely the next place that you'll push your code is going to be staging. After that, so I'll just write that down as well. Staging is the first one. Then we have 3 sandbox environments. We have 2 what we call central sandbox, and then we have 3 production. So mainly it is regions are US and EU, right? So North America and Europe regions is what we cover mainly. So there are 9 environments that we have. So 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they are spinning up more as we speak. Like they are trying to set up one in region Japan and more like that. Okay, so you're going to hear about people saying that, hey, have you deployed to all the environments, right? So it's like, just this is what they mean, that it's the same software is there in like the sandbox. There is US, NA and EU. Then there is 2 central sandboxes again, US and EU. And then there is production, 3 environments, US, North America and European regions. Does that make sense what environments mean?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now coming a little bit to the Snowflake Secure Share, right? So how does this thing work? So bottom line, you have a database, which is MySQL. Now this is where all the billing data is, right? So all our customers' information is there in this transactional database. So this is an OLTP database, transactional database MySQL. Now we have multiple shards. So we have a lot of the large customers like Zoom, Toyota, DAZN is another one, New York Times, lots of large customers. So we cannot have all the customers' data in one database. So you use a concept called sharding. Some of you might not know about it. What is sharding? Basically, you have multiple of these databases. So like for example, Zoom is sitting over here. Toyota is sitting over here, some other tenant is sitting over in a different one. And these are again, this again span across different regions. So like Zoom is there in US region, we have another customer called NL, they are there in the EU region. So far so good? Any questions? Okay. So now what we are trying to do is, so this is what we call as the source, right? The data is there in in the source database. Now this data is what we need to give to the customer in a destination that they pick, or a sink that they pick. They might be a Redshift customer, they might be a BigQuery customer, they might be a Snowflake customer. So depending upon what type of customers they are, we need to transfer the data from the source to the sink. So that's what this pipeline is about. Okay, so it's as simple as you put a pipeline over here, and then you will have like so this could be either Snowflake or Redshift or BigQuery or whatever. As of now, we are only supporting Snowflake. As you might hear Sai talking about, he did a POC for Redshift and he's looking into BigQuery, and we are trying to see that can we kind of unify all these things, right? So it is more simple, that it shouldn't matter what your sink is, but we just have a common type of architecture which can take care of, if tomorrow I have to throw in another connector, it can take care of it faster. So it did take us some time to create this one pipeline where data goes from here to here and from here to here, which is Snowflake today. Right? Now what is this